Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon if you're watching this later. I am Jill over here at Vitalia Strongsville for our weekly meditation class. If you've been joining us lately, we have traveled through this healing process of our body. And I think we've gotten through all the major parts where we might be feeling a little bit of pain, our head, our neck, our shoulders, our heart, our hips, our knees. I think we did our hands for, all that arthritis that comes in it. And today we're going to put it all together. We are going to take that whole healing process through the entire body, from the top of our head to the tips of our fingers and toes. So when we normally think of a space in our body that's having pain or discomfort, we just focus on that one area. And today we're going to travel all the way down, kind of really bringing that awareness to each and every part of our body, whether it's physically or mentally or emotionally or spiritually, wherever we're feeling that blockage. And we're going to try to open it up so the whole body feels a little more safe and joyful and pleasant and without pain. A little story before we begin. I talked to one of my residents last week and he came up to me and gave me a big hug and he said, I don't know why, I know this sounds crazy, but after our meditation last week, we focused on our knees. And he says, the crunching that I feel in my knees every single day, I don't feel anymore. So whether that's, again, all in our mind or if that healing power is real and we can really bring that in to our own physical body and heal ourselves from within, who knows? But for him, it worked, and I loved that story, and he was very grateful. So I hope all of you are feeling some kind of release of any kind of pain. Again, emotionally, physically, doesn't matter. We all have it in us. So it takes a little bit of practice sometimes to get rid of it. Most of all, it takes the want. You really have to want to release whatever it is you're holding on to. And then it all comes together with a little practice. All right, so let's start today off by, taking those deep breaths. The oxygen we bring into our body also helps to clear all of those blockages. It brings blood flow into our organs, our brains, our hearts, every single organ in our body. And breathing is the most important thing. So let's sit up nice and tall. Get that nice posture going in your chair. Make sure the head is stacked over the heart and the heart is stacked over the hips. So we're pulling up nice and tall. The shoulders are down and away from our ears. And let's take a deep breath in. So fill all the way up. Let the lungs fill, the chest expand. Hold the breath for a moment and then let it all out nice and slowly. Feel the chest coming down and the belly expanding. Good. Inhale, fill all the way up. Exhale, breathe all the way out. Good. Nice and slow. Inhale. And exhale. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good. One more good breath. In through the nose. And then out through the nose or the mouth, whatever is best for you. Okay. Moving through the body, let's loosen everything up. We'll start with the head. Let's gently take the ear to shoulder each side. And the neck gets really stiff. And as we're finding that movement, start to bring your awareness into the body. So start to feel, again, the tightness in the neck. Maybe we're starting to notice the chatter in the brain or some negative thoughts that we might be holding on to. Good. And then come back to center. Let's take the chin forward. And bring the head back a little, just like you're really exaggerating nodding yes. Good, and back to center. We're going to look side to side, giving that neck a little twist, looking over one shoulder and then the other. Beautiful, and back to center. Let's take those shoulders up towards the ears and pull them down away. Inhale the shoulders up, exhale the shoulders down. Good, and then that little circle forward, get those joints moving. And circles back. Beautiful. Relax the shoulders, bring the hands up. Let's give those wrists a little circle. And other direction. Good, fingers up. Let's open and close the fingers a few times. Don't forget to bend the thumb knuckles. So a lot of times we just end up doing this and we're not really bending those thumbs. So make sure those thumbs are bending so we can get all the joints moving. Good. Let's bring those hands down onto your lap or your chair, and let's just give a little circle of the hips here. Release some tension through the lower back and hips as you circle around in your chair. And then other direction, little circles. Good job. Coming back to center, sitting up tall again. You can't really see my legs, but I'm taking my legs straight out and then bending. So just taking the knee, getting some movement to the knee. Doesn't have to be high in the air. I just wanted to show you what my knee was doing. So just kind of lift the foot off the ground, straighten the leg, and bring the foot back down. And then the other side. Good. And then come back to center, lift one foot up and circle your ankle around. Just make the foot go round and round. Wake up that ankle. Again, know if anything's going on down there. And then the other side, other ankle circles to the left and to the right, just loosening it up a little bit. Hear those cracks and creaks. Beautiful. And then bring both feet down to the ground. We'll take one fold forward, take a big breath in, and then exhale, hinge from your hips and fold over the tops of your legs. And give the back a nice big stretch as I disappear off the screen. And then slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Beautiful. Good job. We're going to find that nice relaxing position now. So go ahead and Lean back in your chair, let the arms rest wherever they feel best. And the shoulders come down away from the ears again. You might slump a little bit. If you have a backing to the back of your chair, depending what you're sitting in, you might lean your head back if it feels good. So whatever it takes to be comfortable in your seat. So find that position now where you're the most comfortable you can get. And take a deep breath in. And a long, slow breath out. Let your eyes gently close. As you sit here in your chair with your eyes closed and your body relaxed, let's begin to just bring that awareness to our bodies, relaxing each part as we breathe. So starting with the crown of your head, notice if there's any tightness in your head. You know how it feels when you get a headache and it feels like almost your scalp is tight. The muscles all around the skull begin to tighten up. So notice the tightness, if there's any in the head, even in the face. Maybe we're scrunching. We feel that tightness in the cheeks or the brow or the forehead. And allow all of that to soften. Visualize your head and your face. And allow all those muscles to relax. And coming down the sides of the face, into the ears. And then traveling down into the neck, the back of the neck, the sides of the neck, the front of the neck, the throat. And allow those muscles to soften, relax the muscles here so they're not tight and clenched. And those muscles then are connected to those shoulders, so feel all of that kind of falling off the shoulders like a waterfall, all the tension that comes down from the neck into the shoulders. Relax the shoulders down. Feel all of that weight falling away. And feel the chest, the tightness we hold here. Maybe it's chest pain, anxiety, stress. You can really feel that in our chests. So imagine those muscles in the whole chest area, just slowly releasing, becoming more fluid. Same with the back of the body, the shoulder blades, the upper back. Feel that all kind of melting down, releasing that stress and tension. Let the arms be heavy and loose as they rest on your lap or on the chair. And feel the stomach, the belly, the abdomen relax all the way down into the hips and the lower back. Relax your seat and the hamstrings that are connecting to the chair. Allow them to feel loose. Notice if you're clenching the muscles in your thighs. Allow them to soften. And then down the legs. Relax the legs. Let the feet rest gently on the floor. Let the toes be soft in your shoes, not pushing down or clenching together. Let the whole body here be relaxed. Let the whole body feel loose and relaxed. The whole body is relaxed. With the eyes closed, begin to visualize and really feel the top of your head. Feel everything that's sitting here in this moment, whether it's, again, that physical pain of a headache or, just that tension in the skull and the scalp. I know a lot of times if I wear my hair pulled back, my scalp starts to hurt from the hair being pulled. So try to loosen all of that. Imagine every little molecule of hair where it comes and attaches to the head. And allow any of that discomfort to be released. Maybe even picture your hair kind of flowing like water, and it's just kind of hovering over the scalp without really having that attachment. Notice what's going on in your mind in this moment. So maybe there's some worry, some feelings of sadness, confusion. Maybe there's anger, or just that everyday chatter of what's next, or what if. Those thoughts that we sometimes can't control. And see if in this moment we can control them to disappear. Let all of your thoughts go. So the mind is a blank canvas. And then move on into the muscles again of the face. Notice the brow, if we're shrugging. Notice the eyes, if we feel that pain from maybe sinuses underneath the eyes or into the cheeks. Notice any feelings in the jaw. Maybe we have some tooth issues going on and we feel that tightness in the jaw, the chin, the mouth. And then start to see that healing light coming in right above your head, like it's this giant helmet of light coming over you, over the face, over the sides of the ears, over the back of the head, just as if you're putting that on. Or kind of imagine sitting underneath a dryer, right? It comes right over your head like a bowl. That's how the light should be sitting over your head, just kind of hovering. And begin to feel that healing light penetrating throughout any areas of the head that might feel discomfort, whether it's emotionally, mentally, or physically. And then continue that helmet of light as it comes down into the neck. Notice any pain in the neck, any tightness in the neck, and allow that light to penetrate through and relieve. And feel that healing light working through the body from the crown of the head down into the neck. And then continue as if you were covering your whole body up into a bubble. It's coming over the head and coming down over the body into the shoulders, and the backs of the shoulders, the tops of the shoulders, the front of the chest. And continue to pull that over us, that healing light. You feel the energy kind of pulsating around you. You feel it working through the body, relieving stress, tension, tightness, pain. Continue covering down into the middle back, into the abdomen, to the tops of the arms. Kind of like if you were just covering yourself up. You feel that light making its way down into the body. Filling up all areas that feel that discomfort. And continue down into the belly, into the lower back, into the hips. And feel that light and energy covering your whole upper body, as if you were wrapping yourself up in all of that beautiful healing light and energy. And see it shining from your body. Feel as if it's almost giving you the biggest hug, holding you tight and taking away the pain. The whole upper body is filled with healing light and energy. Draw that light all the way through to the tips of your fingers. The whole upper half of the body is filled with light and energy. And continue that movement down into the buttocks, the legs, the knees, and every single part of your body that holds discomfort. Feel more of that warmth and that heat coming into those areas. Allow it to sit there for a moment and really get into where the body needs it. Move down the legs into the lower legs, the calves, the shins, into the ankles. Feel the legs warm. Feel the legs light. And then continue through the ankles and the feet, all the way to the tips of the toes. The whole lower body is filled with healing light and energy. You feel the whole lower half of your body warm, bringing in that deep healing sensation. And then really visualize yourself. See yourself sitting in a chair with light totally covering your entire body and shining out from your fingertips, from the tips of your toes, and from the crown of your head. Like you're a giant star sitting in a chair. And this giant light, the light within you, the light that surrounds you. And as you really feel yourself enveloped in this light, begin to feel all of the pain in the body, physically, all the pain in the body, mentally, all the pain in the body, emotionally, being pulled out from the crown of your head, from the tips of your fingers, from the tips of your toes. Allow everything to be released. The whole body is filled with healing light and energy. The whole body. The whole body. The whole body. Sit with this feeling for a moment, maybe even imagining a whole new body. As if your old one was replaced by this new body filled of light, of lightness, with no more heaviness, no more discomfort, no more pain. And enjoy this feeling here. Slowly begin to bring your awareness back to your body here in this room. Keep that feeling of lightness, but allow your body to awaken. Gently wiggling your fingers. Wiggling the toes inside of your shoes. Allowing your head to rock from side to side. And then when you're ready to come out of this meditation, start to open your eyes very, very slowly. Give them a couple blinks as the light comes back into sight. Sit up tall again in your chair. Let's take a few deep breaths. Inhale, allow yourself to fill all the way up. Imagine drawing that light all the way into the body. As you breathe in, and then breathe out all the stuff that still remains that we want to get rid of. Let it all go. One more time, breathe in light, energy, goodness, peace, freedom of any pain. And exhale out all the junk that we no longer need to carry. Thank you all for joining me today. Hopefully the body feels free of all things that we've been holding on to, we've been clenching, and you have found some release. We've spent the last few weeks moving through the body, and now the whole body should be free of all of those things. As we come back next week, we will go more into our visualization of our meditation practice, not so much focusing on the body, but more in the mind and in the heart and in the spirit. So I hope to see you again next week, same time, same place, and have a wonderful rest of your week with no pain, no discomfort, and love. See you next time. Have a great one.